Hi there, this is Trista, and I decided that I would read through Mr. Bernie Sanders' non-concession speech. I noticed it was called in a search term. So this is my response and analysis and interpretation as I read it. I'm a Berkeley and Oxford educated political scientist. So those are my qualifications. I worked for the U.S. State Department. I was a Foreign Service Officer candidate. So here's a transcript of the Bernie Sanders speech in Burlington, Vermont. This is on Politico.com. Thanks, Politico. They also have it on the New York Times site, but you always have to subscribe, don't you? Should be part of the public domain, New York Times. But anyway, I know they have to make a profit, I guess. But anyway, election days come and go, but political and social revolutions that attempt to transform our society never end. They continue every day, every week, and every month in the fight to create a nation of social and economic justice. That's what the trade union movement is about. That's what the civil rights movement is about. That's what the women's movement is about. That is what the gay rights movement is about. That's what the environmental movement is about as well. So as a writer, I can appreciate that's a kind of persuasive meter and tone. And it's a shout out to all the, 77% of Americans support Bernie. And he should be our president right now, actually, from 2000. If Mr. Trump hadn't stolen the 2016 election by inviting Russian interference with that. So anyway, let's continue with Bernie's speech. And that's what this campaign has been about for over the past year. That's what the political revolution is about, and that's why the political revolution must continue into the future. Real change never takes place from the top down, unless you're a Republican, or in the living rooms of wealthy campaign contributors. It always occurs from the bottom on up, when tens of millions of people say enough is enough and become engaged in the fight for justice. That's what the political revolution we helped start is all about. That's why the political revolution must continue. Indeed, President Sanders. When we began this campaign a little over a year ago, we had no political organization, no money, and very little name recognition. Actually, he's always too modest, isn't he? No name recognition. He ran for president in 2016, so yes, we did actually know he had some name recognition. The media determined that we were a fringe campaign, and President Sanders has always gotten a hard break from the fraudulent fake news, Fox News, which is responsible for the misinformation. And I will continue this. I will continue the speech in the next one. If you like this and you want to see more, please do subscribe. See you in a minute.